Hi, Mike the MC, bringing you another self-care video. This will be in my person and environment playlist. And last time in that playlist, I talked about burnout at the workplace and how if you encounter that, okay, what can you do to kind of get out of it? Things you can consider, who to talk with, just having a good mindset. But now, kind of on the positive side of that, moving with this idea of what you can do to make your working environment better. The idea of the secret identity. I know, okay, Mike, this is kind of funny. Are we going to be superheroes now? Are we going to just become like different people? What are you talking about? So what I'm talking about is, I think it's a great idea to consider the fact that, okay, if you have a job, okay, somewhere in town, but then what do you do after that? Are you the same old person just working in that office like, oh, I'm old, I'm just moving along the office out of here, now I'm going to go into the Walmart, whatever, now I'm going to be all walking all slowly, all trying to recover. It's lame, come on. Pick up your game. It's like, okay, your working hour time is done. All right, now it's time to just like wake up. It's time to just hit that reset button for the day. And so in my thumbnail, okay, yeah, I have the two different personalities. Okay, so where am I going with this? The idea is, okay, outside of work, what do you do? Are you going to go to the bar, the casino? Are you going to go to an event of some kind? What are you going to do to make your life interesting? That is what makes your life going in that direction very cool. The idea that, okay, Mike was just out there. I thought I saw him on that event the other day at the concert. He was just posting this on Facebook and YouTube, and what's he up to? And the idea is, okay, how does this help with self-care? For those of you who are into the dating game, the mystery, it builds anticipation. Mystery, what's this guy up to? I didn't know he was friends with so-and-so. I didn't know he was out there doing these kind of activities. Wow, okay, there's really more to this guy. What a mystery. And then on the reverse, it's like, okay, you don't have to be in the public that much per se, but you're out and about, say walking around the mall, you're doing things. You're exposing yourself to different activities to expand what you can do. The idea that, okay, I can go and play in a card game tournament. Why not? I mean, if you were just in the office working on your PowerPoints, Excel sheets all day, and you're thinking, oh man, what can I do? What can I make my life so exciting? What can I do to do that? And it's like, all right, wow, let me enroll in that event. Let me get into this. And people say, okay, well, that's exciting, but what if you lose? I mean, are you going to lose some money along the way? Now it comes down to, okay, how much are you willing to invest in developing these extra skills outside of your work life? Okay, like for me, for example, just considering, okay, I like to go out and practice with horseshoes. So yeah, I'll be in horseshoe tournaments for sure. Not that I've competed on the professional level per se to that extent, but having that skill, it helps. People looking like, wow, okay, this guy can toss the horseshoe around. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, then what about, okay, other things you can do? Okay, yeah, I know how to build things. I know how to build banners, like flags. I'm really good at that. How to create the strings, the wood, and then how to put like the emblems and all that. That's fun. People then hear that and like, whoa, you can do that? And the word spreads. And that builds the attraction. For those in the dating game, that's a beautiful thing because word is spreading. Your status increases. You just went from the work office man to now, whoa, what's this other person? I didn't know you were that kind of guy, Mike. I didn't know you can go out in public and do these things. Yeah, I can. And for all the young people out there, like, that's my encouragement. Status is a big thing when you're growing up. It's not the only thing, but it helps. How can you build that status? Okay, so you may be in school right now, you may be before going to college or you're in college. What are ways to build that status? Service is one way. Helping at charitable events, going outside, participating in the fairs, the county events as well, going to like the events at the museum and stuff like that. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe that's on the nerdy side, but the point is you're getting outside. You're doing something. You're growing. That is beautiful. I remember once when I was running around the college and I had this car kind of honk at me. And I was like, what happened? Am I in trouble? What happened? What's going on here? All of a sudden, the windows roll down and there's these 4 girls in the van. They're like, you're so hot. You're so hot. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. They're like, you want to come? I'm like, next time. See, that was a different story. But the point is, I'll go into that maybe later in another video. But know your boundaries. That's part of it. But with that story, the point is I was outside. I was building status. I was running. Healthy. Exercise. That's what builds the stamina. Builds presence. All right. So then, how many of you can even enjoy just walking around in a public space? Not with that intention even. Just being there in the moment. Like, oh, I could take up the backspace of this wall here. Am I under pressure? No. Totally relaxed. Totally chill because I know what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying my time. Enjoying myself at the bar, at the restaurant. Being in the scene without getting the attention. If you catch what I'm saying. Can you be in the area without bringing attention to yourself? In other words, not acting like a clown, but by being strong in your spot wherever you walk, wherever you are. How do you build that attraction a little further? Get off of your chair, start walking around, talking with people. Talk with the cashier. Talk with the waitresses. Talk with your neighbor across the table. People are going to be like, what's up with this guy? This guy's weird. What's he up to? I mean, who goes out and just starts talking with random people like that? But do they really think that in the moment? People are having their food, their meals, going to the bathroom. They look at that guy and they're like, oh, that guy must be famous. Okay, he must own the restaurant. He must own the place. This guy's pretty cool. And then walk when you're in public. Chest up high. For all the young men out there, it's confidence. Chest up high. Always having your chin up if you can. But the idea is if you're a slouch, when your back's all bent, is that really attractive? I get it. School, homework, watching TV, the laptop, anything. We're always in a chair position and just like, you're slouch. You're just like, how can I get out of this position? Okay, just think about it. Stand off your chair, take a little break, and go for a walk. And maybe that'll help you. And then you start to stretch and you think, okay, right, I can start doing exercises. That's cool. Okay, get the muscles going. And then before you know it, you start to really allow yourself to relax in your environment. And you just take control of that place without asking for it. Because you are content with where you are. That is the beauty of presence. And that leads into the identity. Because you are so content with where you are. People come to you and they're like, I know your face. I've seen you before. And I get this all the time when I talk with people. Like, have I seen you before? What is that? The familiarity. That familiarity with different people that never knew you, that is status. That is powerful. And people are like, I must have known you. Did I talk with you before? And I just say, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just have that face. I'm just very popular. They're like, oh, okay. And you can play with that idea. Popularity. I'm out and about. I just do things. The idea of being social, it's stages. First, take a moment to get out of the chair. Then take a moment to get outside of work some activity of some kind. Even outdoors, fishing, exercise. That builds character. That's a reflection of the things you like to do. To garden, to be outside. Then, when you become relaxed in those environments, okay, go out to the museum, go out to the mall. And then, once you get used to being in a social environment, then jump into conversation. Small talk, okay. Then eventually start building higher and higher and higher. And your stamina, your social skill gets better. And then before you know it, for those of you who follow Beta, Alpha, Sigma, and all those other ideas, what's the level beyond an Alpha? I would argue legend. The legend is where you've surpassed the social The social rules. This guy can walk into any room and just take control because he's just so awesome in the moment. The people come talk with him. The ladies, the men, whoever you are watching this video, because you have broken the rules of society, the social cues, because you are now content with who you are in the moment. That is a beautiful identity. And extending that to other parts of your life, beyond work, beyond social activities, into your self-care, exercise, health, you can apply this in different areas of your life and help others grow in the process. Share this video, talk with others, start building your social skills. Build your social identity and have multiple ones. Start going out and talk with people. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. Have a good one. Goodbye.